The US government has speedily responded to the weapon deployment by the British government, and they have given them order to stop at the axis immediately. If not, they are going to face the international law. They have said you cannot come in between two countries that are agitating for freedom and another country that wants to be free. We must stay committed to what must happen, and our victory is becoming more exceptional. You see, the US government has warned that the State Department to immediately deploy top fighter jets to go against those who want to deploy weapons to the Zoo government. You see, let's get this message very clearly. I understand for free that these people will try as much as possible to, come in between this case, try to ridicule, try to say one or two, try to run Biafra here and there and there and there and all those stuff. But the truth of the matter remains that Biafrans are not cowards before the eyes of anybody. Biafrans are always ahead, trying to make things look the way it should look. And this is one of the interesting stories we have to hear. See, some of you may say that the US is part of those who are supporting the zoo. Yes, of course. But at the same time, they shouldn't keep their eyes open, watching another war to start. The one that, what is it called? The one that is already happening with Russia and the other one is already too much. So let's not start in Africa. But in all this thing, they cannot gain anything. See what happened in Delta State. Madiburu 12 military. Instead of people to fish those people that killed the 12 military, you went into a village where it happened. When they mad, people's children, people that their hands are clean, people that did not commit that crime. You see? But regardless, onye don't do macha. Understand? Once life is removed from you, you will know that you can't even hold a stone, talk more of a gun. They should understand this thing. The moment these Zukadri undo airport again, Imana di so henye gume ogine ndu ahead. And if they expect the Biafrans to back out or back down, it's not possible. We have seen wars, we have seen problems, we have seen tensions everywhere. But one of the biggest truths is this: we do not support any kind of killing in Biafran land. You heard what Nnamdi Kanu said. Thou shalt not kill in the name of IPOB. Thou shalt not commit atrocities in Biafran land and target on IPOB. But keep speaking truths. Keep speaking truths. Consistently, preferred, and more in the open. There's no two ways about it. And more in the open. He is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the leader of the Biafran people. He is your leader if you choose. He is your leader. Well, let's get this fast straight. The deployment that is happening now, they are doing it for Biafrans and the Islamization of Nigeria. But they can never succeed to Islamize Nigeria in a country where you have Igbo people. You have to clear all the Igbo people. Every Igbo man, both those ones that are outside the country and those that are inside the country, because Igbo man will always fight for what belongs to him. We are known for that. We don't back down. I don't can Yoruba. You understand? We're not like Hausas. We're not like Yorubas. We don't run. We stand to defend that which is ours. The British government has just deployed 14 helicopters, 4 private jets, 2 resourceful produce, and what we call one galvanized aeronautic machine. The fear of the Biafran people, the fear of the rise of the Biafran people, the rise of the Biafran soldier. Of course, I always say it, Nnamdi Kanu used to say it too. that if it's the Fulani that is fighting against Biafrans, by now we would have gotten Biafra. But those that are fighting us are powerful countries. During the Biafran war, we had over 9 countries fought against Biafra. 9 countries. Arab and mostly Arab countries and European countries and the rest of them. Because of the oil, they don't want to stop getting the oil for free. They don't want to stop getting those resources they get for free. That's why these politicians, the moment they want to run, they go to their countries to seek asylum. Yes. Now they have gotten more weapons to deploy, and of course, if you find you deploy weapon, what's alpha? They're coming. And so they have now taken over this country and they are now in charge of it. Are you getting the point? Go to countries that are closer to all these European countries, Afghanistan, all these countries that are closer to them. You will see many countries. Many countries. They hold down in bodies. They have barracks there. They don't want them to breathe. But here's one of two you should go home with. Umochineke. Aina Juama Biasigeni. A very large number of expenditure, one must say, that throwing a jab into the resourcefulness of what matters in the whole situation room, we must endeavor and ensure that the battle, this is where the whole thing must begin. It is not a two-way thing. It is not a two-way thing, if I must admit. But let the British government know that whatever they try to do, or whomever they try to face, or whomever they try to enforce, let them know that Biafrans are no longer scared of what is becoming. Are you getting the point? They are no longer scared of the becoming. And that's where the game changes. You see, we become a social media somebody for a very long time, and because they saw that we do not have a say before, and we allow them to run the social media, so they tell our stories. Now it's no longer going to be like that. It has to be a common proactive measures where everybody must see the difficult measures, and that's where the game changes. We must throw ourselves together, become the feasible facts, and throw in words line by line. So we must take, for instance, every positivity, every word and every action, because what matters more now is the big game, and that big game is what must be produced.